episode of my channel, Adeline Shares. So in this episode today, I'll be touching on a few distinct differences between a new launch versus a resale condo. So without much further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, so before I move on, what exactly is a new launch condo? Basically, a new launch condo is a condo project in which a developer puts up for sale before it's officially built. So usually, from the time of launch till the day is completed, it takes about 2 to 3 years. But due to the COVID situation for the past 1 to 2 years, certain projects may be delayed and it may take 4 to 5 years for it to be completed. Okay, so for the first difference between a new launch and a resale condo, as mentioned previously, a new launch condo takes about 3 to 5 years for it to be completed, which means to say you can only start collecting your keys or start moving in or renting out the unit only in a few years' time. However, for a resale, because it is already a completed project, it will take as early as 3 to 6 months for you to collect your keys and start moving in. And when I say that you can start moving into the development, it means to say that the condo has obtained its TOP, otherwise known as Temporary Occupation Permit. So this permit allows homeowners to start collecting their keys and start moving into the unit as the key requirements of the building has been met. However, there may still be ongoing works on the facilities, and usually it takes about 1 year from the date of TOP to achieve CSC, otherwise known as Certificate of Statutory Completion, which means to say that all the building requirements have officially been met. Moving on, the second difference between a new launch versus a resale condo will be their payment schedule. So what do I mean by that? For new launch condo, you actually have the advantage of a progressive payment scheme, whereas for resale condo, it is actually via the standard payment scheme. So the only similarity between these two payment schemes is that the buyers have to put down a 25% down payment. So the difference between these two payment schemes is that the progressive payment scheme allows you to pay for a property according to the stage of the construction it is at. So whereas for a resale condo, your full home loan repayment will start the very month in which the bank actually disburses the remaining loan amount for the property. Okay, so taking for example, if you are purchasing a 1.1 million resale condo, your bank loan will be about 825,000 and your monthly payable will add up to be about $3,049 payable in CPF or cash or a combination of both cash and CPF, and this will start almost immediately after completion. However, if you're actually purchasing a new launch condo at the same price under the BUC loan, the funds are slowly dispersed based on the stage of construction it's at. So the buyers actually pay a monthly installment which gradually increases as the time goes. So what is actually so good about this progressive payment scheme? As you can see from the table over here, based on the 1.1 million property, 825,000 loan, your monthly repayment for the first 2 years only adds up to a maximum of about 1,002 and around 2,005 from the third year onwards, and you only start paying the full monthly repayment of $3,049 after legal completion, which means CSC, and this is usually about 1 to 2 years after TOP. Furthermore, you're actually able to pay off the monthly installment via CPF, and this allows you to save up more cash during the first few years for your housing renovation or even other plans. Okay, so now that we are finally done with the payment portion, let's move on to the next difference. So obviously for a new launch condo, you are buying a brand new unit that is well done up, obviously without the furniture that you see in the show flat. Whereas for a resale condo, you are actually buying over the seller's renovation. If you choose to go with a new launch condo, you are typically able to select the unit that you actually like, provided if your balloting number is good. So you may prefer a higher floor, a lower floor, or maybe those with a pool facing. However, if you actually go with a resale condo, your options are limited because you can only choose what's available on the current market. Okay, so coming to the last difference between purchasing a new launch versus a resale condo is that if you actually purchase a new launch property, you actually get to enjoy the first mover advantage. So this actually means that being the first homeowner of the unit, more often than not, you are the one that's going to be profiting the most due to the capital appreciation as compared to the subsequent owners of the property. Another reason is because developers tend to price a project at the lowest during the initial launch or they may even give early bird discount. However, at different stages of the launch, the developer may adjust or increase the price accordingly based on the market sentiment as well. Alright, so we have now come to the end of today's episode. Hope that you guys actually enjoyed the video and managed to learn more about differences between a new launch as well as a resale condo. In the next episode, I will actually be sharing about the differences between a new launch executive condo versus a new launch private condominium. So see you guys! Oh, and do remember to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed my sharing so far so that you'll be notified whenever a new video is being released. See you guys!